Do you want to play Lego Fortnite, but you're not really sure how to get started? We're going to do a quick little video tutorial. I wandered around for hours playing this game, and there's a couple of key things that I missed, so I want to show that to you. And if you want to get started in playing this game and you're not really sure how, this is a quick video for you. So you want to obviously load in Fortnite. That's the very first thing. Load in Fortnite, and you're going to click Select World. I'm playing on Xbox, so it's up on the D-pad. Now, if you've never played before, this should be blank and it'll say create new world. Okay, I'm just going to walk you through this. You'll have a bunch of slots. Select a world. Now, there's two types of ways to play. There's survival or sandbox. Sandbox is basically you can do whatever you want. You have infinite materials. You can get any item in the game. It's just a big sandbox you can mess around in. So if you just want to play and mess around, that's great. However, survival is more of a challenge and objective based game, and you're actually like moving somewhere and doing something. And so whatever you want to play, you can play. We'll do survival for this example. In survival, you can actually die. So it's gonna give you all these images you can select as the cover. And so we'll just select this one here. That looks nice. Now, advanced settings for survival mode. You don't really need to pay attention to this right now. The seed number, that's if you want to give someone a code to your map and they can access it. Now, enemies. You can turn enemies on or off in survival mode. You can turn hunger on or off. You can turn temperature on or off, stamina on or off. All these things affect the game. I would recommend, if you want to play in its purest form, I would recommend leaving these all on. This is what it takes to, you can see it when it says new survival world up there, it says custom. It says this game is now custom. You want to leave these all on the default if you want the true experience of the game. Again, if you just want to do whatever you want, you can take a look at these and, you know, like turn stuff on and off. Basically, it'll make things easier or harder. So you want to do that, and once you go through those options, I'd recommend leaving them all default. Hit OK, and it will create the world. Once you create it, there's no going back. Okay? There's no going back. So you ready up once your world is created, and it will load you into the world. Now, when I first played this, I had a couple problems. And one of the big problems I ran into is I just started going and I didn't really know what to do. So it takes a little bit to load in the world. And here we are. This is your world that you created by your hands. And you see immediately we're greeted by Bright Bomber. So Bright Bomber is going to give you some pointers, and you're going to want to read this. And she's going to tell you what you need to do. She's going to tell you need to prepare and how to prepare. So you can do whatever you want, right? You can run around, you can explore. Now there's going to be things you can collect here. Pumpkins, there's going to be wood. It's all materials, right? Now, the big things I want to point your attention to just right off the gate. Up in the top left corner, you're going to see my little icon. And there's a little green dots circling me. That's your hunger meter. So when you eat, that's going to go up. See, I'm eating these pumpkins. That's going up. Throughout the day, that meter's going to go down, and you're going to have to stay fed. Right below that, there's a temperature gauge. And so all the way on the left, you see it's dark blue. All the way on the right, it is red hot. And there's different biomes. You can see over there, it gets real cold. Okay, over there in the desert, it gets real hot. And your temperature will be affected. If you get too hot or too cold, you'll start to lose health, which is the little hearts up top there. Now, if you hit back, you can see your map. This is all unexplored area in the shadow. And you got your inventory right here. If you hit up on the D-pad, you can access that inventory quicker. And those are kind of your basic controls. Now, the things you want to do first the very first thing you want to do is build a shelter, okay? You want to build a shelter because nighttime is coming. And when nighttime shows up, that's when the monsters come out. So I'm just going to run around and collect a few things. I want to collect some wood. I want to collect some granite on the ground, some resources. And I personally, I like to run out and explore and find a good spot to kind of set up shop. But you can do whatever you want. Now, when you don't have anything in your hand, you can punch. And that's a way to break down some resources if they're not too strong. And then it'll break out, do some stuff. And you can collect this. Now, if you hit B, it brings up your build options. Right now, all you can build is a campfire. So we're going to just build a little campfire for our campsite here. Boom. That's the first step. Build a campfire. The next thing you want to do is build a simple shack. So you can see in the top left it says to build recipes. So we can select a station. We can hit the right bumper and build a simple shack. You can see now I need 6 wood and 13. I need 6 wood up front. And then to build it all out, I'll need 13 wood. And so I need to go collect more wood. So I'm going to go do that right now. If I hit up on the D-pad, I got 4 wood right now. So I'm just going to run around really quick. See, there's a bunch on the ground here. We'll get to chopping later. Eventually, you're going to build an axe. You're going to build the sword. You're going to build a shovel. All these things to, you know, get resources much faster. We're going to get 13 wood right here. What are we at? 11. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Easy. Again, this is just to get you started and on your way. You want to build this shack first thing, follow the tutorial. I didn't do this, and some things did not unlock for me because I didn't do this. I started building a big old house and doing all this stuff, and it took it away from me. It didn't give me the option to do something. So I'm hitting B. Now, I've selected my shack, and don't worry, it's not going to place it. So I'm hitting A to leave this menu. And now I'm going to place this. You can see in the very bottom middle, if I push right trigger, it'll throw it down. It'll start the build. Left trigger will access snap mode if you hold it. Right bumper, left bumper will rotate. And then once you have it on a spot you like, you can use the D-pad to kind of nudge it. So you can see all those controls. We're just going to throw this down. Now, it doesn't build it for you. You have to build it. So you run up to it. And you hit X to start the build. Now you can select the parts. So I'm going to select this part. Boom, right there. See, I'm going to have to rotate this. Put that in there. And now I'm going to select a different part. Swap part. I'm going to select this part. Boom, it's already right there. Build the wall. Place this. Boom, stage 1 of 3 complete. Now I need to do the next part of it. So it wants me to build up here. So I'm just going straight through here. Now go to the next part. I gotta put a roof on. Boom. Kind of snaps already. Shack complete. Now, in order to get a chest, you have to build this shack. I made the mistake of I was like, I don't want to build a shack. I don't need to. I'm gonna start building my own house. And I started gathering resources and I started building a big house. And I had all these resources and no chests to manage my inventory with. And so it was just a disaster. So I need more wood to build this chest. And then once you have that, I'm just going to do this with my bare hands like a beast here. Gather wood. What am I at? Oh, you can also emote. You got your Fortnite emotes in here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's all in here. It's all in here. Oh, and they'll come and emote with you. Okay. So, once you have your inventory, you want to build that chest. Then once you have the chest, you're pretty much on your way. I'll give you a quick rundown of some other things, but then you're on your way and you can go out and explore the world and start building whatever your heart desires. In the next video, I'm going to give a quick little rundown of all the different items that you can build here. And where's the chest at? Here it is. Oh, I still need more. Oh, I need planks. My bad. Okay, so very quickly, this is the crafting station. So you have enough wood, you have enough granite, you build your crafting station. Boom. The crafting station. Is it raining? Oh, can't use it in the rain. All right. So if it's raining, you cannot use things in the rain. However, if it's under a shelter, you can use it. All right, so once you have your crafting station, you can build an axe or pickaxe to help you farm stuff easier. And just like that. So night is coming. Now, I'm going to need a lumber mill, so I need some granite and some wood. Which I might have to do. So I'm going to craft that. And this should give me a decent amount of granite here. You can see it says I'm cold right now because it's nighttime and it's getting colder. If I'm in my shelter, I'll be okay. You see my temperature returns to normal while I'm in my shelter. I'm going to build a lumber mill now. I'm going to actually just stack it right here in front of my other one. Now, when you build your lumber mill, you put wood into the lumber mill. You assign a recipe and you make it build planks. And it will build planks and you can walk away and you can see it's still building them right there. And once I have those planks, I can then build a chest. And with some wood, I can build a bed. A bed will be key so that you have a point to respawn at if you die. So you can see it's working on the planks right now, and if I want to take them out, I can take the ones that have been made. There's another one, I can take that, and it'll just keep putting together those planks for me. Almost ready to build a chest. I need one more plank, and there it is. Now I have enough planks to build a chest. I'm going to select that, and boom. Now look at that, I got a chest. Now I have some stuff in my inventory, so I'm going to deposit that in there. I don't need to carry that around, and I'll put the granite in there because I don't need to carry that around. And just like that, you have a chest, you have a lumber mill. I don't recommend putting them like this. I just did that for an example. But that's the basics to get you started. Then all you want to do, you want to go out, collect resources, and there's tons of things you can build. So lumber mill, grill, which will upgrade your food to make it last longer and be better. Spinning wheel, which will help you for crafting more objects. And we'll go over all this stuff in the next video. So make sure you do those things to get started. Make sure you do the first couple things, which is building the campfire, building the shack, building the crafting bench and lumber mill and chest and probably a bed. That will get you started, and then you'll be on your way, ready to go play Lego Fortnite, just like that. All right, next video I'll go over all the other stuff and what it does. Peace.